So next is my day. My day is really the biggest part of the Frasil app that we have released at the moment, and it's all about giving the individual choice and a bit of control about their day. So just, most of us led very active lives, and just imagine that you have a stroke or some sort of accident, and all of a sudden you're stuck in a bed, you can't move, you can't speak, and you're really stuck as to what to do. So my day,
what's happening today,
is there
my morning,
all about
what's happening today,
to
Greg.
say, I want to eat this food, I want to wear these clothes, and I want to do these things. And that's what my day is about, giving people a voice as to what they want to do. So you can hear the app always talking to you, and that's a conscious choice. You can turn it on and off if you want.
Screen voice off.
By pressing
Screen voice
the
on.
button there at the top of the screen. But we find that a lot of users like the voice. They have that interaction, that communication with the machine, and so that in a way reduces isolation and things like that. So you can choose to turn it on or off if you like. But through my day,
my breakfast.
We
what
can
are you and me having for breakfast?
Decide what we want to eat for breakfast. So I
my
can come
cereal.
along and say,
Wheat Bix.
Be good today and have some Wheat Bix.
My meal.
And have it with some skim milk. And then I can choose or not choose other things. I can choose if I want special toppings with it. I can choose if I want a particular bowl or things like that.
Send. Greg, would you like to change anything?
So the system then gives me a choice as to whether I want to change it, and I'm happy with that selection.
No.
And then following that, it gives me the chance to add other things to it. So with that,
yes,
I want to have a
my
drink.
dream.
So then I can choose a drink. And in this particular case, I'm going to pick fruit juice. I'll continue on the good theme. But again, you can notice the pencil.
You can edit a choice while you have items in your list.
Okay, so there's an ability there to edit in certain aspects of it. So obviously that's something we'll need to improve on later versions of this, so that you can edit as you go through. But in this particular case, with my Wheat Bix, I'm going to have some fruit juice.
What are you and me having for breakfast?
And I can
Send.
do that.
Greg, would you like to change anything? No. And
the particular path that you go through and the choices here is quite rigid, and there has been some feedback that it's a bit clunky. So in later versions, you'll see us streamlining this and making it easier to move between the different versions. But I can choose. I want bacon and eggs with it. I can choose.
What are you and me having for breakfast?
Fruit, all those sorts of things, and they're all editable. And there's plenty of spaces to add choices and things like that. But
Send. Greg, would you like to change anything?
I'm going to say
Greg, no.
And I'm going to finally order what I want.
Your message has been sent.
And so my message has been sent to my carer, so that they
Hi,
now
Greg.
understand
How can I help you?
what I want for the day.
My day. Let's get organised. My morning. What do you want to do first?
And so again, a similar sort of menu then is provided in respect of the activities you're doing during the day.
My activities.
And again, whether you're at school or work, you can make choices about telling people what you want to do. I want to go to the pool. I want to go to the beach. I want to go to the park. You can basically
what do you want to do first?
Things.
My clothes.
And again, with clothes, you can decide what clothing you want to do. So
My
again,
pants.
it's possible then
Edit.
through the pen, you can photograph the items that are in your cupboard that specifically relate to you, and save them there and things like that. So you can do that. So my day really there is about giving the individual some say about what they want. Now, in a lot of cases, some of the feedback we've had is, well, I'll come back to breakfast.
What do you want to do first? My breakfast. What are you and me having for breakfast?
Cereal.
My cereal.
In a lot of cases, most people say, well, we don't have 6 choices of cereal in our cupboard. That's too many choices for people. So I think where my day will head in the future is it'll become 2 separate apps. My day will, in one version, allow the individual to say, well, this is what I want, And so in a group home situation, they might use this to decide as a group what cereals they want to have going forward. And then there'll be a second version of My Day, which is more of a calendar type of arrangement, where it says that, well, this is actually more of what you're doing to it. So instead of having this ward choice, now are you having Sultana Bran and Wheat Bix, because that's all that's available today. So My Day will develop over time, so it's pushing up information to carers and disability organisations about the needs and wants of the individuals, and then those organisations will be able to use the app to push the information back down to the individual regarding actually what their choices for the day are. So yeah, that's My Day.